Topping our political radar today, dislike father, dislike son. Donald Trump Jr., the eldest son of the president, now backing out of a fundraiser planned next week for George P. Bush, son of Jeb Bush. A source confirming to CNN that Don Jr. told the younger Bush he could not continue to publicly support him, that after Jeb Bush tweeted criticism of President Trump over the separation of those families down at the border. Prominent Republican Senator James Inhofe wants to meet face-to-face with the embattled EPA chief Scott Pruitt, according to The Hill. Pruitt faces at least a dozen ethics investigations, including allegations he asked staffers to help his wife find a job. Inhofe, an early backer of Pruitt, both of them are from Oklahoma, says a meeting could happen as early as today. A new CNN poll shows First Lady Melania Trump still more popular than the president. 51% hold a favorable view of the First Lady. That's down 6 points from May, roughly, though, the same where Hillary Clinton was at this time during 1994, during her husband's first term. The First Lady, Melania Trump, grabbing headlines this week after she weighed in on immigration, saying the U.S. should follow the law, yes, but do so by governing with a heart. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham telling CNN the president should listen to her.
The vast majority of children in detention are children that came here by themselves with no family member, and we got to address that problem. That's the biggest problem. But I think most Americans want two things. They want a better immigration system that doesn't incentivize illegal immigration, but do it with humanity. I think Melania got it right. My advice to the president is listen to Melania.
That's his advice, listen to Melania. Let me come back to the Bush story. The feud between the president and the Bush family runs deep. Now Don Jr. getting involved. Likes George P. George P. campaigned with President Trump, candidate Trump, in the general election, but the bad blood between the families too much here?
That's right. I mean, we've seen this in the last few days with Laura Bush's op-ed and then Jeb Bush tweeting. I spoke to some people close to Don Jr. this morning who made it clear they like George P. They think he's a good person, but the support is very much contingent on Jeb Bush not tweeting anything critical of the president. That was an arrangement that was made clear, and when that didn't happen, they were forced to pull out.
You know, I think that it is something that I guess we'll see play out. One of the reasons that George P. Bush was also supportive of the president because he's still in active politics. He's still running for office. He's an elected official in the state of Texas. I don't think there's a full-on feud with him. I think he would be worried about that if there was, because it is Trump's Republican Party. It is not the Bush Republican Party, regardless of what he might think.
And I had to work in a break here, but still remarkable that the current First Lady issuing a statement that was clearly critical of her husband's policy. Gently, but clearly critical of her own husband's policy. We live in interesting times.